Greetings, guys. Welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. Here to do your weekly Oracle card reading for August the 14th through the 20th of 2017. Again, this is your weekly Oracle card reading for August the 14th through the 20th of 2017. As you see, I've got my smoke signals going. I had a little short meditation with my spirit guides and angels on my whole galactic team, guys. I know this is a pretty rough month for a lot of people with the energy. We've got the eclipse, you've got the Lionsgate portal opening. It's opening and it's going to be closing. If you need any more information on the Lionsgate portal, please do a search for Pamela Arlen. It's AARAYLN, Pamela Arlen. She is very good. She just posted a video about that. She is a wonderful, wonderful human being, spiritual human being. I do follow her. She does a lot of channeling. But you can look at that and get some more information on the Lionsgate portal. There's all kind of energies happening and going on, especially with the eclipse in the Lionsgate. It's just like everything's all over the place, and all I want to do is just rest. I'm so tired, and I'm just tired. I just want to rest. I mean, we've got energies going just all over the place this month. Again, you know, eclipses are for the eclipse on the 21st. It's all about getting rid of what no longer serves you, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. Some of you may just get hit hard, you know, with it about getting your path, you know, getting on your path and doing what is necessary or what you came here to do. So, I mean, start clearing out the old. If it's no longer serving you, please let it go. But guys, yes, this energy, everybody's having this really crazy energy. Could be all different kind of emotions going on with a lot of people right now. But, or, you know, if all three cards resonate with you, great, wonderful. I've asked my guides and angels and my whole galactic team, even my animal guides, to please help me relay these cards to you and interpretations as best that I can. If it helps you, wonderful, thankful. I love it. I love helping people. That's why I came here. One of the reasons why I came here, I know, is to help. If you think someone else would benefit from hearing these readings, or, you know, hearing the messages that come through with these cards, please, please, guys, share these readings. Okay. So, who wants to come through this week? What energies, what messages, what light beings, what are angels, what masters? I'm hoping for all new cards. I've asked for all new cards. Cards that we have never drawn before. This will be number 1. This will be card number 2. This will be card number 3. Again, you can zone in on a particular card, or you just want to, you know, you may resonate with all 3 cards and all 3 messages that come through for this week. Again, this is an Oracle card reading for the month of August, for the week of the 14th through the 20th of 2017. So let's see who we have. On the card number 1 is faith. I get my lovely crystal. Humanity and benevolence. Faith. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Wow, that's a wonderful message, even though there's so much chaos and the energy is all over the place. Let's see what the book has to say more about faith. And I'm thinking, have we ever, I can't remember whether we've ever got faith. Maybe it'll come to me. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Faith is the archangel who is focused on bringing out our benevolence. She is a twin flame of Archangel Michael and is on a divine mission to help us recognize that humans are basically good and aligned with love. Just like her name, she is all about faith and trust. She reminds us that the world has taught us to believe that we are separate from love, and that if we begin to see the good in others, then we will start to cultivate a loving experience of the world around us. Stay calm and breathe. You are a divine being of love who has done so much good in the world. You may be going through personal transformations, yes, and feel that you are not getting anywhere, but Archangel Faith is drawing close to guide you beyond the limitations that your ego or fears have created for you. You may be trying to work out whom to trust. First, trust yourself. When you do this and recognize that you are made of love, you will attract those who reflect that love and can enjoy a true friendship and loving relationship. Know that good is here to stay. Yes, this is a pretty good card for this week. Wonderful card. Faith, faith. Even though you see a lot of chaos that's going on in the world and in other people, you really have to see the light. That saying, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This is a really beautiful, beautiful card. Faith and trust. You gotta trust. Just stay calm and breathe. You are a divine being of love. The book also says about letting go the fears that you have been taught. We've always, since we were born and come out of the womb, we've kind of been taught that there is a separation when there really is no separation between us and the divine source, God, whatever you want to call it, that we are a part of. Or separated from love, when we are not separated from anything. We are all connected. This is a time for all of us. There's so much stuff going on with this everything. People are waking up. Humanity is waking up. We are tipping the scale. We are tipping the scale. Through all the turbulence and all the confusion and all the chaotic stuff that may be going on around you, please, guys, stay calm and really have faith in yourself and faith in others. I just had an incident this morning where I could have got irate because I really wanted to sleep in this morning because all this energy, I was planning on sleeping in, but wow, someone come knocking on my door like at 8:30 in this morning. I'm like, who in the world would be coming knocking on my door at 8:30 in the morning? On Sunday morning. Because I do these readings on Sunday, for the following week. for tomorrow, Monday. And it was one of my neighbors down the road wanted to know if I had a yellow cat. I said, no, I don't have any, really, no yellow cats. Haven't even seen any yellow cats. And I know there's one here. It's a black and white cat, which I've named it Mr. Black. It's not my cat. It was here when I got here, when I first moved here back in November. And I've been feeding the cat because the owner of the cat really is never here and doesn't feed it. So the cat pretty much has come over here. And I've been taking care of the cat. I said, no, I have never seen a yellow cat. He's wanted to know if it was my cat. And if I had been back, haven't had grown to where I am today, I probably would have been irate, in handling that type of situation. I thought it kind of crazy, why would somebody come and wake you up at 8:30 in the morning to see if you have a yellow cat? I was like, thinking to myself, what the hell? So I'm thinking, who is up this early in the morning? But I just said to myself, bless his little heart. Have faith in humanity and benevolence. I just said, bless his little heart. Just bless his little heart. That's all I could say. I stayed calm. I stayed calm and I trusted in the good. He was just wondering whose cat that was, but I was thinking, he could have waited up in the daytime to come to someone's house to ask about a cat. I just thought that was so funny and ironic and weird at the same time, but I didn't, maybe it was a test. I don't know. I did stay calm and, but I just thought that was really weird this morning. I mean, who comes to your house at 8 o'clock or 8:30 and asks you, do you have a yellow cat? He's trying to figure out who this yellow cat is that come to his house this morning. Oh, and all I could say was, bless his little heart. Lord, Lord, Lord. If I'd been back in the day, I'd have probably been raised in holy hell. You mean you come all the way up here to ask me about some yellow cat? But anyway, faith, guys. I mean, there's, like I said, the energy that's going on now. You're going to have faith this week, this month, the rest of this month. Let me say that. On into September now. Because I think the Lionsgate portal does not close until September, the first week in September, if I'm not mistaken. But, trust the good you see yourself and others. They do have some good. You can't see it, but if you're really tuned and awake, you can see that there is some good in others. I mean, everyone has to walk a path here. Everyone must walk their path. And sometimes you may not agree with the path they walk, but they're walking it for their specific purpose and the way they're going to learn and grow on their own. You're going to have to see the light, the big picture in the world. And if you're having a hard time, always, guys, I always tell you, please you can call on Faith, Archangel Michael. She's the twin flame of Archangel Michael. Call on Faith, call on Archangel Michael, call on all your guides, your spiritual galactic team. You got angels around you, you got guides, you got your animal guides. You just got so many different beings that help you, light beings that help you through your path on your way, to whatever you want to call it, ascension, enlightenment, just walking your spiritual path, just being a spiritual being inside of a human body. They're always here to help, just sitting there waiting for you to ask. Keep the faith this month. Have faith. See the good, even though it seems like this whole world is in turmoil and chaotic. The energy is really wild this month. It really is. Some of you may be feeling it. Now, I know I am really feeling it. And really, you have to let go of the fear that's keeping you, holding back. Loving friends and loving relationships to come into your life. The abundance and the wealth and the happiness. You really have to let those things go. It's all about letting the ego and the fear go. I mean, sometimes the ego is good to have, but you need just to keep it in check. But the fear must go. Whatever it is that you're fearing, you need to really work on it, because you've got the eclipses and the eclipse this month. It can bring those fears to reality. You know what I'm trying to tell you here? To really let that, if it ain't serving you, please just let it go. Fear is not serving anyone. We didn't come to Mother Earth here to have fear. It's something that has been taught to us, indoctrinated, whatever you want to call it, that we have learned. We have learned that. So really, guys, it's all about humanity and benevolence. Doing your thing, just staying calm through the storm, through all this energy, and seeing the good in others and in yourself. Whether you feel like you can't see it or you just don't see it around you, know that it is there. It is there. Okay, guys, let's see what we got for number 2. I don't want to butcher this word, and this is a new one because I asked for new cards, my guides, to bring at least something new through. And I want to say this is Kutama. It says Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Let's see what the book says. And I might have to do pronunciation. If it don't have one in here. It does have a pronunciation in the book. Great. It's pronounced Kutama. Cloak of Wisdom. You see that? We finally get a new card. I really asked the guides and angels and my galactic team to really bring something new forth. Something that I have never picked for you guys or dealed out for you guys. You already know, Cloak of Wisdom, you already know the answers you seek. Trust what you know. Kutama is an ascended master who appears as a well-dressed Indian man with a golden aura. His teachings were brought to the world by Madame Blavatsky in the 19th century. There are many theories as to his true identity. Many believe he was a wandering man known for his rishi in India, dedicated to walking the path of the spirit with very few material possessions. Others believed him to have been a well-educated, and I'm probably going to pronounce this word wrong, it's S-I-K-H, spiritual leader, who has given a pseudonym to protect his true identity. I believe that he lived a high life, but through spiritual practice, he was able to let go of his need for material possessions. Now he helps light workers to go beyond the limits set by others and cultivate a personal connection to God. This is an ascended master, Kutami. Knowledge is learned, wisdom is remembered. You are in a real cloak of wisdom now. Like Kutami, you have been on a wandering path. Lord, ain't it true? Yes, I have. Trying to find answers through study and the insight of others. But now you are uncovering the truth of your own soul. Your soul is leading the way, and you are being encouraged to follow. The fog is clearing, the light has come, and is shining on you. Your soul is saying yes. It's your cheerleader. Follow it and trust the endless wisdom with you. Go, go, go. Wow, that is a wonderful message. In this card I have never pulled before. Kutimi, the cloak of wisdom. You already know the answers you seek. Trust what you know. So he walked the spiritual path with few material possessions. And he is here now to help all light workers go beyond the limits set by others, cultivate a personal connection to God. I love it. Your soul is leading the way. You are being encouraged to follow. Follow, guys. To all my light workers out there. Wow, wonderful. Tommy, the cloak of wisdom. For all my light workers, newly light workers, or those that have been, on their spiritual path, those just starting their spiritual path, those that are seeking answers and trying to gain knowledge and wisdom. You have to trust what you know. All the answers you seek are within. And I know we've heard this a million times, and I've had it told to me a million times when I was seeking answers and in the wisdom and knowledge, and it was always told to me that you have to go within. Don't seek outside for anything. You need not seek outside for anything. That brings up a good subject about religion, but I won't go there because people that are in religion are seeking outside for something when it's already within you. The things that you seek are already within you. You already have the wisdom. You already have the knowledge within you. Everything you've ever wanted to know is within you. And you are probably saying, you are freaking crazy, Sherry. No, I'm not. A lot of people would like to think that, but I won't go there. But no, I'm not. They are. You just have to trust in yourself, believe in yourself. Don't quit looking for outside for external things to help you answer the questions. It's good to read books and look at other people's channeling and look at, horoscopes and tarot readings. There's nothing wrong with all that. There's nothing wrong with all that. It's okay to do all that. That's not the type of thing I'm talking about here. I'm talking about when you're trying to make a one-on-one connection with God's source, your higher self, things like that, your guides and stuff. It's all within. You got to start trusting yourself. You got to start trusting your feelings, what you know. You already know the truth. But yet it's kind of like you want a validation for that. And that's okay. I've had that happen to me. I already knew everything, but I still you still kind of want that validation, so you may go get a reading or anything like that, and it just validates what you already know. I know a lot of you have done that. That is your sixth sense. That is your gut. That is your intuition. That is your if you want to say your guides, your angels, your whatever is helping you, that is you, your higher self. You already know the answers that you're seeking. All you have to do is sit down, go within yourself, meditate, pray, meditate and pray. If you're seeking something, it will come to you. It will definitely come to you if you just ask and meditate on it. The answers will come. It's all within. Trust what you know. Let go of the fear. Again, I'm going to bring that fear up and what you've been taught. Fear of not having enough love, fear of not having enough money to pay your bills, fear of this and that. You let those things fall by the wayside. Put it in God's hands, in Source's hands, if you want to. Put it in the universal hands. Put it in the universe's hands. Relinquish that. Let obstacles fall away. This eclipse this month is all about letting things go that no longer serve you. Some people know that and aware of that, and that's what they're doing. They're making changes. Some people are in for a rude awakening, because things are happening. The energy is really, really wild and crazy this month for August, and will be in September, in the beginning weeks of September. So what this card is telling you is you don't really have to seek outwards or for someone else to tell you what you already know. You already have that wisdom and knowledge. You've already gained that wisdom and knowledge. Maybe through your life, this life here that you're living here on Earth, or maybe through many, many past lives on other planets and here on Earth. But you already know. You just have to trust. Again, trust yourself. Trust what you know. Don't have any self-doubts about yourself. You are really a powerful, divine, loving, spiritual being. Yes, you are. Yes, I'm talking to you. Kutami is here to help you. Kutami, I think that's how I pronounce it, is here to help you. New card, Cloak of Wisdom. You've already got it. It's a wonderful, beautiful card. So let me get a good look at it. With the sacred geometry and all that. Wonderful, wonderful. Even got the serpent that's going around of healing. Meditate and pray is what I'm getting. Meditate and pray. The answers will come to you, from you, within you. Understand? Great, wonderful. Never got that card before. Glad we got something new. I think we got this one last week. Dewa Kawu. I think I'm pronouncing that right. The book will let me know. But we got this last week, and it's the Dharma unfolding. And Pamela Erlin, the girl I was talking about earlier that is telling about this Lion Gates portal, you really need to go listen to that. She was mentioning something about the Dharma unfolding. So let's see what it says. Remember that you are on a path. Yes, we are all on our own paths. Take one step at a time to happiness. Times are changing. The energy is changing for the better. It may look chaotic right now, like a bunch of chaos going on, but trust me, it's for the better. Let's see. It's pronounced Dewa-ku. That's it. We have had this one before. Dharma is unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Dewa-ku, known as the Tibetan is a Tibetan Buddhist master. He is said to have many incarnations, including as a devotee of Buddha himself and as one of the 3 wise men who honored the baby Jesus. So he has had many, many incarnations. Throughout his earthly experiences, he has learned the importance of spiritual practice and discipline and knows that the path we are on unfolds over time. He is now helping light workers follow their Dharma, which is Sanskrit word meaning right way of living. Yes, I love it, I love it, I love it. When Dewa-ku appears in a reading, he reminds you that your path is unfolding as it should. Take one step at a time and remember that your only spiritual function is to be happy. You are a powerful person and with many lessons under your belt and a real capacity to share your wisdom with the world. Take the time to go over what you have learned recently. Recognize the strengths it has brought you and acknowledge where you have been courageous. Dewa-ku is now working with your angel guides to help your journey unfold like a beautiful lotus flower, one petal at a time. Breathe in and breathe out and relax. Dharma is unfolding. It's a Sanskrit word meaning right way of living. Especially all my spiritual people that are walking the spiritual path, the importance of spiritual practice and discipline. Your Dharma is unfolding. You know, I can really relate to this. He's here. Dewa-ku is here to help all the light workers follow their Dharma, which is the right way of living and helping others. He's here to remind you that your path is unfolding the way it needs to unfold, one step at a time. And whenever you, and I was the same way. I can admit this, that you ask these crazy questions of why some people are born with all their gifts intact. You know, the veil has already been lifted for them. And you come into this world and you're just blinded. You know, you don't have the veil lifted. You know, you may have one gift intact, but you don't have all the gifts that these other people have that can see and hear, and the clairvoyant and the clairsentient and the clairaudient and all these things going on, and you wonder why couldn't I just come in here with, you know, with the veil lifted for me, and I want to be able to see, be clairvoyant, and I want to be able to hear my angels, guides, and all that, and I want to be able to smell, and you know, all that, and I've been there. I have been there, but I have always had a knowing, intuitive knowing of things. I've always been able to smell, and I think they call that, they give all these words and names. I don't know what is it. Claire sentient, I don't know. I have to look it up right quick, but they give them all these names. I've never been clairvoyant. Let's just point that out. I'm hoping one day that is going to unfold for me. Right now, I've got the knowing, just innate knowing things that I don't know how I know these things. I just know them. I have the thing of smell. Well, I can smell a death, perfumes and stuff like that, or when something is around me. And now I'm having the tones and frequencies in my ears, which is going to really open up the clairaudient for me in hearing soon. From what I know, is going to be working with me soon. So Dewaku is here to help all the light workers that are on their path of awakening and developing their gifts, because we all have these gifts. You know, all of us didn't come in this world on the earth with them, but we all have them. It's all about your spiritual discipline and practice, and working on yourself and doing the things that need to be done to help those gifts develop. And that's all about the Lion's Gate and I think the eclipse this month is going to have a lot to do with that. A lot of people's gifts and talents and their things that they have been wanting and working on is really going to come into fruition this month, and maybe even all the way into September. Things are happening. Some people are going to get their clairvoyancy, you know, and be able to see things, or their third eye open, or things like that. Whatever you have been working on, especially if you have put the due diligence in with your spiritual discipline and practice, you're definitely going to get those abilities working more clearer. It's good this month, I feel, to get your chakras all lined up in order and cleared or balanced. But just remember, guys, you are on a spiritual path with Dewaku is coming forth, telling you that you need to take it one step at a time. I know you just want it now and you want it fast. In this society, now we just want it now. We want it fast. Well, it doesn't always work like that. You want it now and you want it fast. You want your third eye open now and you want it done yesterday. But no, it ain't gonna work like that. I've said that so many times, you know. Just got so many lessons under my belt. We've all got lessons. Oh, if you're looking at this video, you've got to have some lessons under your belt. No, it's not going to happen that quick. It's going to take time. For some of you, it may. But for most of the majority of us, no, it's not going to happen that quick. But Dewaku is here to help you with your Dharma unfolding, the right way to live. I think it was like that in the book. You know, living right. Walking your spiritual path. Walking the path that you were here to walk. Everyone's got their own way. Their own Dharma is unfolding. Each and every one of us have our own Dharma unfolding. And it's okay to take baby steps. That's the whole thing. It's okay. I know there's some that are impatient. You need to work on that spiritual discipline and practice. I was once like that, you know, being impatient. But it doesn't work overnight, and it won't work the way you want it to. If that's your mindset, nope, you won't get far. But just remember, if you need to take baby steps, that's okay. If it's not happening overnight, that's okay too. Your really only thing you need to be thinking about is being happy. We all want to be happy here on this planet Earth during this time, walking our spiritual um, path. I know we all can't be happy all the time, but that's one of the really one of the goals here for each and every one of us. And I know this month is really with the chaotic energy going on with the Lion's Gate portal opening and with the eclipse. It can be kind of daunting and the energy is all over the place. Just take baby steps. Just take one step at a time. We're all on our own paths. Our own dharma is unfolding, and it's for the highest good. It's for the highest good. Whether some people can see that, others can't. That's okay. That's okay if you can't see that. For those that have been really working on wanting their spiritual gifts aligned and open more or more developed, you guys are going to get that this month and all the way into September, just with the things that are going on. I also want to note that if nothing is no longer serving you, that you're not happy with something, with the eclipse, you need to let it go. That's going to be your habits, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. If it's not working, please let it go. If not, some people are going to be in for a rude awakening because it will get rid of it for you. And for others that are light workers and are here to help with the ascension process or the enlightenment process, whatever you want to call it, or are here to help Mother Earth, you are really, things are really going to speed up for you guys. Especially if you're working on developing your gifts, like channeling, or healing, whatever it is that you do, you're really going to get a real big boost in that with the Lion's Gate portal that's happening. So keep working towards that. Keep that spiritual practice, whatever you're doing, your spiritual discipline. And know that your life, you are on the right path, and it's unfolding the way it's supposed to be unfolding. Like I said, some people would like it to unfold quicker, and faster, but it's working. It's how it's meant to unfold is what I'm trying to get out of my mouth. It's unfolding the way it's supposed to unfold. So, and just, enjoy yourself, be happy, be loving, be grateful, be mindful, have compassion towards others. And just take your one step at a time towards the happiness that you seek. Whether it be mental peace, physical healing, whatever it is, material abundance, just take it one step at a time. It's happening the way it's supposed to happen. So, great card. We finally got a new one for this week. Guys, I love each and every one of you. Please, just try to stay calm. Take deep breaths. Do your meditation for this month. I know the energy is all over the place. A lot of things are happening. It's all for the good. It's all for the good of humanity and Earth. Trust me, it's all good for the humanity and Earth and for you. Things are happening. It's a wonderful and great time to be here. to witness all this. I do love each and every one of you guys. Like, subscribe, and share this video if you think anyone could benefit from listening or hearing the messages that come through. Please do. Guys, I hope this helps you in your journey through life. Love each and every one of you. Blessings, my friend, and namaste.